happen in and out of town, so we will try and jump on when we can, because we are going to lose reception. We are currently on Steve Irwin Way. It's currently 23 degrees at 7:12 a.m. on a Friday, and there is not a cloud in the sky.
You guys just seen on the left, that was Mount Beerbohm. Some of the names in Outback Australia is insane. So we're not in the Outback yet, but we're on our way there. We've left the main highway. We're still on a highway, but it's dropped down to one lane each way. So for a while we'll have some trucks coming and going, sort of a couple of quarries around this area.
We've got some scenery here in Australia for anyone who is watching in from America or other parts of the world. Tell us where you're watching from. We would love to know. Thanks for jumping on. We're currently on a car trip. We are dropping in and out of service though. Hey, how are you? Watching from? We're currently traveling on Steve Irwin Way. Heading out on a camping trip here in southeast Queensland, Australia. We are about 8 kilometres away from Australia Zoo. For anyone who's watching in from other countries.
We're not stopping at the zoo, we're just going to drive past. We're going to stop in at Kenilworth Bakery for breakfast.
But if you're thinking of travelling to Australia, Australia Zoo is definitely a place to go and see all the amazing animals here in Australia. Hello, how are you? Let us know where you're watching from. Again, if you want to follow our journey, please hit that subscribe button. We are going to be in and out of service, so once we get out of service, we will reconnect again. So our channel is basically about our veggie garden and what we do here in Australia, but we are going to take you on some journeys that we go on to with holidaying and stuff. We are heading on a camping trip for a long weekend. Some animals here, some horses. Is there anyone watching that's not from Australia? sky today.
I seen a cloud in the sky. I seen one cloud in the sky. Behind the trees.
Currently 24 degrees here at 7:18 a.m. in the morning. Thank you for everyone who is joining us. Hello, how are you? If you've got any questions, and please pop it into the comments. We're happy to answer while we're on our travels. We would love to know where you're watching from. Thank you for the likes. Again, we will probably be dropping in and out of surface, so if you want to subscribe and join our little journey, please do. We're not far from Australia Zoo. We're not popping in here, but it's definitely a destination to go travel to if you haven't been to Australia.
Thought I'd try and give you some of the names of where we're going to travel through, because I'm pretty sure there's some pretty crazy names. Haven't really got far enough out for it to be too bad. We've got Landsborough, Sunshine Coast, and Gympie is on that side.
Traffic isn't too bad at the moment, which is really nice.
You take for granted all the scenery that we drive through every day until I sort of see it on a screen, and then I think, wow, that's a nice looking place.
Got some pine trees coming up. Hello, how are you? Where are we watching from, guys? We would love to know. It's very green out here as well.
Australia Zoo. Oh, that's the accommodation for Australia Zoo, I think. No, next one.
So we're just passing the Australia Zoo entrance at the moment. Definitely, if you haven't been to Australia, definitely go and check out Australia Zoo. It is right here on the right. Please excuse my kids' elves. They're coming on a holiday with us. So it's right here. It's a great day out there at Australia Zoo. questions for us, please pop it into the comments. We're happy to answer while we're driving at the moment. If you're from another country and want to know anything about what's it like to drive in Australia, please ask away.
Tourist drives. Is there anyone on here watching that like to go camping? Heading towards Landsborough and Mullaney. Taking this turn here. Once we get camping, we're not going to have any reception. So unfortunately we won't be able to show you guys live where we are, but we'll take some videos and pop up some shorts about our stay when we get back. Just going through a town over some train tracks. This is a nice little town that we're going through at the moment. Looks like a...
Then out to do a toilet stop. Right up.
As one of the cars in our convoy.
Charlie, a chance to catch up.
John's in front of us.
So once we get out of this town, we'll be back with scenery again.
I think the next little town we're going into is Mullaney, maybe. We're just going to stop, jump out, stretch the legs.
We're going to jump off for a bit now, and we'll be back on a bit later. Thanks for joining.